what do you think about the gun debate that's going on right now? I was watching CNN, and I call it CIANN, but I watch it for a little bit every day because I think it's legitimate to know the propaganda of the state, and so I watch it. But the commentator said that she believes that the people who are pro Second Amendment are and I'm talking about the legislators, I'm talking about Congress, who are fighting for the Second Amendment. She actually said that she believes that they are doing this based on principle, and I don't think Congress has any principles except who's coming in with the largest check. And so what do you think about the gun debate as it relates to, maybe kind of like a distraction from the real issues or something?
I didn't quite get your question. What do I think was going on?
The gun debate, I think that, what do you think is behind right now, the huge issue of guns and gun violence?
Oh, gun control and such.
Yeah.
Tell me. Well, I just there are horrible incidents of murder that take place, and so Congress has to react with a show of concern and indignation and the like. I don't think they really are. I mean, I don't think most of the people in Congress care particularly much about other people and other people's needs and survival and humanity and quality of life. I think they care about opinion and interest and where they stand and how they look and how this influences their own fortune. And so when you have a slaughter taking place in a school of 6-year-olds and 7-year-olds, I mean, they have to act with indignation and rage.
Right.
And of course, it's a very unsettling and very disrupting thing. The public itself is bothered by it. But at the same time, the gun lobby and the gun nuts do not see this as a time to have less guns, but they see such events and massacres as cause for people having more guns. That this justifies you having all those guns in your house. I mean, it's a country that has, it's about 300 million guns, not counting ones that aren't that are hidden and unregistered and illegal and such. It's an insane kind of situation, and it's not a way of solving or bringing peace and security to the country. We know that social democracies, which are now getting ripped apart and shattered, but social democracies that had guns or fewer guns or more guns or whatever, but they had less killing. There was less unemployment. There was less people with shattered lives, with pointless lives, with lives filled with hurt and deprivation and
also easier access to health care and mental mental health care in those countries.
Right. There was more well-being, there was health care, there were social services for people to help them to make life more bearable. And so you were less likely to find people desperate who take a gun and go into an area where there was a congregation of unarmed people and start spraying them with death, That's never looked at. The massacres are never looked at in terms of what is the quality of life, what is equity, what is the well-being of people in our own country. And that's why the murder rate in countries like Canada, which per capita have as many guns as in the U.S., or in countries like Japan or the Scandinavian countries, murders are really much less. Although we did see in Norway a horrible politically motivated murder of long ago.
Right.
Yeah.
So, also, I would like to see some people caring and about the children in places like Pakistan and Iraq and Afghanistan and Libya and those places being murdered by U.S. foreign policy. You know, that's what happens in the United States is unfortunate and a real commentary on our society, but it pales in comparison to what people in other countries who, you know, we're occupying or bombing have to face on a daily basis.
Yeah, you mean those who are trying to stay alive with the drones coming over them and that sort of thing? Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, weapons of terror, I think.
There's a terrorization of whole populations. We see this in Western Pakistan, and as I said, we saw this in the Yugoslav bombing. We see this in the bombing of Libya and in a variety of other countries. It's the empire going full force, and it's keeping people in line. The people who are bombed are those countries, as I said, that try to stake out their own fortune, their own well-being. And there's a conscious spreading of deprivation and of poverty. The poorer I can make you, the harder you will work for less and less on terms that are favorable to me. The poorer I can make you, the less able you are to develop social organizations that can self-develop and serve your interests and keep out the predator interests that I have set up to come in and take over your country.